Hey, what's up? It's Jay from Jay's Tech and Tips. Hey, what's up? It's Jay from Jay's Tech and Tips.
Five minutes remaining. special. Music is magic. Oh, we can do this forever. We'll never forget you. I wanna thank you. I wanna thank you. I wanna thank you. You know that we like it. We're doing it just for you. A-side, wanna thank you.
Heavy ammo on the way. Heavy ammo available. You're in the lead. You're falling behind.
Yo, Gabba wanna thank you. You know Swish wanna thank you. Snoop Doggy Dogg wanna thank you. Woo, 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 woo. Cocaine wanna thank you. Scooter and Benji wanna thank you. Wanna thank you. Stones to the Pro wanna thank you. Oh, oh, oh. Chain Dog wanna thank you. Momo and Ruino wanna thank you. And me and RC wanna thank you. Cristiano Reggiano wanna thank you. John Morales wanna thank you. That man, Bobby Johnson, DJ Curse.
Only 1 minute left.
Mercy, baby.
Heavy ammo inbound.
Sometimes you just really, really want to hear a certain song. With Spotify Premium, you can play any tune you like, anytime you like, even on mobile.
Ammo available. 30 seconds
Listen
left.
on demand with Spotify Premium. Get it now.
Give them hell. More efforts like that and we might just win.
Yeah. I said niggas pop shit all the time. Me, I don't trip cause they know I'm never lying. Look in between the lines, feel like Ali in his prime. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam. Peace to my slimes, peace to my crips. Neighborhood police and they always on the shift. Protect my bloods, look out for my cuz. When it's all said and done, we be the realest there was. Who else if just not us? If you bout this revolution, please stand up. We ain't got no one to trust. Time is running up, feel the burn in my gut. And if you got the gut, scream fuck Donald Trump. We don't give a fuck, never had one to give.
Nobody pray for me. It been a day for me. Yeah, yeah. Hey, I remember syrup sandwiches and crime allowances. Finessing on them with some counterfeits, but now I'm counting this. Parmesan where my accountant lives. In fact, I'm down in this. You say with my boobay tastes like Kool-Aid for the analyst. Girl, I can buy your Westie world with my base stuff. I know that it's good. Won't you sit it on my taste buds? I get way too petty once you let me do the extras. Pull up on your block and break it down. We playing Tetris. AM to the PM, PM to the AM phone. Eat up your per diem. You just gotta hate them phone. If I quit your BM, I still rock Mercedes phone. If I quit this season, I still be the greatest funk. My left stroke just went viral. Right stroke put a baby in a spiral. Soprano C, we like to keep it on the high note. It's levels to it, you and I Be humble. Sit down. Who that thinking that he frontin' on that man? Get the off my stage, I'm the same man. Get the off my, that ain't right. I make a play, blowing up your whole life. I'm so sick and tired.
Today we've got another OBS Studio tutorial, and we're going to be talking about how you can add scrolling music ticker into your stream. Now I'm going to be covering how to get the track and artist name from 5 different music players into OBS. So if you're using Spotify, iTunes, Winamp, Fubar or VLC, then those are all covered in today's guide. Now just before we jump into the video, it's worth mentioning that on the Gaming Careers YouTube channel here, we have a few other OBS Studio guides, and I'd recommend watching 2 of them before you watch this if you haven't already. The first one, which you click up here, is the OBS settings guide. So that covers all things like which Twitch server to stream to, what bitrate, what resolution, what frame rate. It's really an in-detail guide covering all the different software options. The second video, which you can now click up here as well, covers things like adding scenes and sources into OBS. So things like adding your game, adding your webcam, adding your overlay, and adding text. And you kind of need to know how to do all of that before we cover what we do today. If you've finished with all that and you've got all your settings correct, then let's jump into how to add a music scroller into OBS Studio. Now in this video I'll be setting up OBS to track what I am playing with Spotify. But if you're using one of the other pieces of software like iTunes, Winamp, Fubar or VLC, then it's only one option that needs changing, and I'll be showing you exactly how to do that. The first thing you want to do is to head over to the link in the description for the software called Snip. You want to be downloading the latest version of the software, which should be the top file in GitHub. So download that and then unzip it with your choice of compression software. I use 7-zip, but WinRAR.
That's bullshit.
The Photoshop, show me something natural like Emperor Richard Pryor. Show me something natural, I wanna feel some stretch marks. Still it take you down right on your mama couch in polo sock. Hey, this is way too crazy. Hey, you do not amaze me. Hey, I blew cool from ACA. Oh, how much?
recommend extracting it to your desktop.
Ella Metro on that beat. I pull that, they don't like to see you winning. They wanna see you in a penitentiary. I need me a little baby who gon' listen. Girl, I don't wanna be the one you ignorant. My mama told me, boy, make a decision. Right now I gotta keep a ton of vision. I need me a little baby who gon' listen. Girl, I don't wanna be the one you ignorant. Look cold that they don't like to see you winning. They wanna see you in a penitentiary. I need me a little baby who gon' listen. Girl, I don't wanna be the one you ignorant. My mama told me, boy, make a decision.
You might need to click the little arrow to expand all the icons that you're running right now. Find the little blue circle, which is Snip, right click it, and there you can select the music program that you're going to use. So for me, that's Spotify. The next thing we want to change is the output format. So if you select that output format, this will open up a new window that basically allows us to customize how Snip is going to write our artist, track, and album name into our text file. So just to describe how this works, basically for the track name, it replaces this $ and T sign with the track name from Spotify, $A with the artist name, and $L with the album name. It's worth noting here that if you're using Spotify like me, then the album name actually won't appear in the text file because Spotify doesn't have that. But for other software, I think iTunes and Winamp, both of them will display the album name as well. So for Spotify, Snip is going to write the track name, then the separator, and then the artist name. That all goes into a text file, and then we use OBS to read that text file. Snip will then update this text file every time a song changes in Spotify or whichever music program you're using, and then OBS can also update what it displays on screen if the text file will have updated too. So in terms of customizing this, if you only want to display the track name and not the artist or the album, then you can just remove anything in the separator, artist, and album boxes and click save. However, I'm going to hit defaults here to reset it, and then I'm going to do the track name without the quotation marks. I'm going to change the separator to a dash, and I'm going to add 2 spaces after the artist name so that it doesn't bump up against each other when it starts scrolling. This is just my personal preference, but I think this is what looks best in OBS and on my screen. Feel free to play around with the output format to get exactly what you want for your screen. Okay, time to get into OBS now. The first thing you need to do is make sure that you have a song playing in your music program of choice. So I'm just going to start something in Spotify, and then we make sure that you have the stream preview enabled, and then we'll select the scene that we want to add the music scroller to. Within this scene, we want to add a text source, so click the plus icon and go to text. Name it whatever you like, but I would recommend calling it Now Playing or Music Scroller so you don't forget which source it is. And then we can select the font, font style, and font size. Now, just as I covered in the previous video when we looked at scenes and sources, if you want to change the size of your thing or music scroller so you don't forget which source it is, and then we can select the font, font style, and font size. Now, just as I covered in the previous video when we looked at scenes and sources, if you want to change the size of your music scroller here, it's really important that you come back and edit the font size, and you don't just drag and resize the source within OBS, because it starts to skip font style and font size. The next snip is creating. Click the browse button and locate the snip.txt file, and this is located in the same folder that you installed Snip in. Next thing we need to do is select the color that suits your stream. For me, I wanted the text of the song playing in OBS, and if you go and skip to the next song in Spotify or whatever program you're using, you should see the text update within our preview window. Let's drag it to where we want the music scroller to be. So for me, that's down at the bottom next to this Spotify icon. Once we're happy with the position, let's just try skipping a track and making sure we're still happy with the left alignment. Okay, looking good. So the next thing we want to do is to make our text scroll. What we need to do is choose scroll, and I'll leave the filter name as scroll. So now we can see we have our scrolling text. We're nearly there. There's just one more aesthetic change that I want to make. Currently, the text source will change width based on the title and artist name length and size, and you don't just on the font size. Read from file box, and this is exactly how we tell OBS where to look for this text file that Snip is creating. Click the browse button and locate the snip.txt file, or we tell OBS text and the font size is what actually does scale it correctly. Once you're happy with the font style and font size, the next thing we need to do is to check the read from file box, and this is exactly how we tell OBS where to look for this text file that Snip is creating. Click the browse button and locate the snip.txt file, and this is located in the same folder that you installed Snip in. Next thing we need to do is select the color.
They sending all my homies on a mission, and I ain't tryna miss out on these millions. I talked about the red, Kodak Valerie. I get in the girl I want, in the girl I want. She want me to say the day, but I ain't got a cake. She wanna see me every day, she wanna be my baby. That money make me come and make me fornicate. On this shit I need some toilet paper, but follow my player rules and we gon' be okay. On the real I need a bitch who gon' cooperate. Like put that they don't like to see you winning. They wanna see you in a penitentiary. I need me a little baby who gon' listen. Girl, I don't wanna be the one you ignorant. My mama told me, boy, make a decision. Right now I gotta keep a ton of vision. I need me a little baby who gon' listen. Girl, I don't wanna be the one you ignorant. Look, Kodak, they don't like to see you winning. They wanna see you in a penitentiary. I need me a little baby who gon' listen. Girl, I don't wanna be the one you ignorant. My mama told me, boy, make a decision. Right now I gotta keep a ton of vision. They sending all my homies.
Tell the club up, nigga, tell the club up. Tell the club up, nigga, tell the club up. Tell the club up.
This strip club anthem, nigga, what's up?
Young Money.
Yeah. Me and Mike Will pull up the AOD back to back. Them AMG 63s. I tell all my hoes, rake it up, break it down, bag it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, rake it up, rake it up, rake it up, rake it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up. I tell all my hoes, rake it up, break it down, bag it up, fuck 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 it up, rake it up, rake it up, rake it up. I made love her to a stripper. First I had to tip her 20,000 once. She said I'm that nigga. I said I'm that nigga, bitch, I already know it. I come with bad weather. They say I'm a storm. VVS is in my chum, that's a Rockefeller chain. I was sending bricks to Harlem back when Jay was still with Dame. I'm in for leave child, I gotta protect on. Okay, got a stripper with me, she picked up the check home. She gon' fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up. She don't need makeup, makeup. She gon' rake it up, rake it up, rake it up. Tell the nigga pay up, pay up. She said pay for the pussy, pay for the pussy. Hey, wait for the pussy, wait for the pussy. Ask God to forgive me, cause I pray for the pussy, pray for the pussy. I tell all my hoes, rake it up, break it down, bag it up. Fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up. Bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up. Rake it up, rake it up, rake it up, rake it up. Bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up. I tell all my hoes, rake it up, break it down.